Hey everybody, it's Nikki with Delicate Tension Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you just have a lot of Cancer placements in your chart or transits happening for you at this time that affect that energy. This will be for the energy of December 15th through December 31st. It's been a long year, guys. Been a long year. We've had quite a few difficult transits and retrogrades happening all year, and I feel like it really did shake things up. I feel like it was very challenging energy. It was very reflective energy. It was very deep. It was very deep. We do have the full moon this month that is on the 12th, and then we have a eclipse happening in Capricorn on the 26th, the day after Christmas, and I believe the new moon as well is happening around that time, if not on the same day. So there's a lot to do. I feel like, you know, rather than manifesting your New Year resolutions, I feel like the 26th is actually the most important day to really plant the seeds of what it is that you want to carry into 2020. Because 2020 is going to be a really important year. It's the vibration of the Emperor, which in the tarot is all about responsibility. It's about dedication. It's about hard work. It's about really ruling over the kingdom that you want to create for yourself. And for the people who are around you, if you do have people around you in your life at this time. So I'm going to take a moment and kind of reflect and quickly run through some stuff. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Maybe even only certain bits and pieces will resonate with you. I am simply here to help you reflect on the issue that's in front of you. I can give you insights into individuals, but at the end of the day, everybody's different. And if you don't know things for certain, don't take what somebody's saying and claim it as truth. However, if what I am saying is something that you are aware of in your own life, then that is simply confirmation for you as to what is going on, and you can, you know, listen further or deeper into that. If you do want a private reading with me, you can contact me at delicatetensiontarot@gmail.com, or you can follow me on my Instagram at delicatetension, where I do daily collective energy readings. Both of those things are in the description box below, as well as a donation button that I have added in case you would like to donate to this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. This does take up a lot of time and energy on top of what I already presently do in my life. I do work full-time as well as doing this as a side business, which does take up quite a bit of time. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Sorry for rambling on. I'm starting to feel like I'm back in a better energy to really facilitate this reading, so I'm just excited to be back. Interesting. Okay. So it's like the sun is shining, you're taking a stroll down the sidewalk. Things realistically are great. The sun is shining, birds are chirping. It's like I hear really upbeat, happy music, and then it's almost as if a bird shits on your head. Thunderstorm starts happening. And really what I get from that is just like a series of unfortunate events, but it's about how you operate in those circumstances. And I feel like it really is time to shift your perspective to laughter. Like, I feel like you just have to laugh about the shit that happens. Because sometimes it all seems so insane, right? I feel like there are moments in our lives where we just get hit with one thing after the other, and sometimes all you can do is laugh. You really have to have a sense of humor if you're going to be a human in this world and if you're going to live through life. Easier said than done. Not everything's funny, but you can always find this kind of glimmer or sparkle or laughter when things are really bad. So let's get started. Got the Three of Cups right away. So that's good. That's being with your fellow people. That is, you know, participating in being social, having drinks, conversation, laughter. It's definitely feel-good emotions. However, with the Knight of Pentacles, there we go, smiling through it. With the Knight of Pentacles underneath that, I feel like you are recognizing at this time that there is something that requires your attention in terms of where you're putting your time and energy, especially if it has to do with things that you're really trying to grow and cultivate in your life to build really solid foundations for yourself. It's almost like, this is great, definitely be in this higher vibration, but also remember your responsibilities. Remember the things that you need to be working on, and don't get so distracted by this energy. With the Page of Pentacles coming up to the King of Wands, it is quite possible that the King of Wands energy is the energy that you've been in. You might have been recently very fiery, very action-oriented. You might have been, how do I say this? You might have been using your skills or your craft, especially in the realm of spirituality or being a person of the people, to really connect with individuals and to really give your 2 cents as to how to help them take more action in their lives. You really have been trying. You're definitely in a much better vibration than what you previously have been in within the past few months. Now, with the Page of Pentacles offering something up to the King of Wands, I do feel like there's an element of this that is either an opportunity that has come your way, or it is someone who attempted to make some form of a peace offering to you, and it was very physical, it was very tangible, it was something that was real. It wasn't a text message, it wasn't something that was said or insinuated at a distance. It was very physical, it was very face-to-face. I feel like you are coming into better times. Most definitely, especially with the Sun and the Nine of Cups here. I feel like you're coming into better times. I feel like you are definitely going to be getting some things that you have really desired in your life before the end of this year. But I also think it's because you're getting very clear on what it is that you want. Yeah. You're getting very clear on what it is that you want. And you're really exercising that clarity in your personal life. I do think you have a partnership coming your way. If this is not going to be a romantic partnership, I do think you're going to have somebody very close to you who is going to be supporting you and really kind of propping you up and really rooting you on to achieve the goals that you would like to achieve. Someone's helping you acquire this happiness or acquire this wish fulfillment. So let's clarify the Three of Cups here. We have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, I do feel like you might have been spending more time out than usual, and if not out, then more time drinking or being around others who are operating in a higher vibration in order to really walk away from what was emotionally disappointing in the past. If that's not what you're doing, I do think that it's quite possible that you could be emotionally distancing yourself from someone who is attempting to get you pulled into some form of a third-party situation. With the Knight of Pentacles, I do still, or with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, I do think you're still defending whatever it is that you are working on cultivating. You don't want anybody to mess that up right now. I feel like it's taken you so long to get to this point to really stand firm in your power, especially on an energetic level, to really claim what it is that you feel you deserve. And you are definitely defending it very strongly. Especially if there's anybody here who has some form of indecision. I do think you have been deeply thinking about the manner in which you give in your relationships, the choices that you make when you're in those connections. And I think you're seeing how imbalanced it has been in the past. Because it's very interesting the way that I'm looking at this here. So it's like, here's you, King of Wands, here's the connection, the lovers, here's the Six of Pentacles, and then here's the Page of Pentacles. So you're sitting here and you're offering Three of Pentacles to this person, and this person is simply looking at maybe one of the ones that you've given them and attempting to offer it back to you in a way where they're like, hey, let's share this. But it seems so minimal. It's so minimal based on what it is that you have given. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I think they're still kind of involved in a situation that they are committed to with the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That, if I'm going to be quite honest, I don't know if it's really going to go anywhere. This person might be keeping themselves in a very stagnant energy. They actually might be blocking a lot of prosperity for themselves, and they might be feeling that struggle or that pain. It might be why they came towards you with this offer, because they were stuck in their head about it. There were things that were communicated that made them feel either very emotionally trapped or very mentally trapped, because they don't know what the right way is. And I feel like they're going to still kind of be stuck in this energy until they can kind of free up whatever baggage it is that they need to let go of within the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the King of Wands clarifying the Sun. Like I said, this is your energy right here. This is beautiful. This is a series of unfortunate events that you came out on the other end smiling. And I think what has you smiling is the recognition and the concept that you definitely now understand what it is that you do want and what it is that is going to make you happy. You know what you want to go after. I mean, I still feel like there might be minor details to work out, especially in the realm of work or in the realm of business. I think you're still a little stuck there, but you're definitely thinking about it and you're definitely marinating on it, and you're trying to figure out where you're going to invest your time in next. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Queen of Swords. Somebody might be stepping up and having a big conversation with you. It's so funny though, because this person, it's almost like they come off as very cold when they communicate. And I think it's because they've been through their own series of bullshit. But at the same time, it's almost like this person's emotions in the past might have gotten them in trouble. And it might have actually gotten them very hurt. To the point to where I feel like they could no longer trust the way it is that they feel. And every time emotions kind of swept them away, it got them fucked up. So they came out of that in a lot of pain, and they came out of that not really trusting anything or anyone, when in reality, they needed to learn to trust themselves. But they still, with the Queen of Swords, it's still this energy of kind of, this person guards themselves. They protect themselves on a very distinct level. And I do believe that they are going to come in a very big way to communicate further with you. This is definitely going to happen within the last 2 weeks of December. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. We have the Six of Swords and we have the Nine of Wands reversed. I do think that you're going to let your guard down. I don't know if you should. Let me be very clear about that. I don't know if you should, but I do think that this person is attempting to move beyond the struggle that you might have been involved in. And keep in mind, if this is not a romantic relationship, this is a family member, this is friendship, this is a coworker. I think you're going to get what you want. But I think when you get what you want, you're going to question whether you want it or not. And I do think you need to be careful. Because I feel like while this person is showing up in a very strong energy and a very truthful energy, there's still something here where it's almost as if, when I see Two of Cups energy, I mean, yes, it's beautiful energy in terms of a relationship. It's two people seeing each other very, very clearly on an emotional level. It's that soul connection. It is a bond. It is an opportunity for healing one another through being in a relationship with one another or to one another. So it's very beautiful energy, but it's one of those things where it's like still in such an early stage of potential that you can't really see how it's going to play out because there's still more choices that need to be made down the road. All in all, though, I'm telling you, the last 2 weeks of December for you are going to be amazing. It is a total shift in energy. I think you are becoming more certain of who you are, what it is that you want, and how you want to really develop that and call that into your life. And it's a big change for you. It's a huge change for you. So I definitely think you need to feel proud of yourself. And just keep in mind that you still, don't, as tearful and open and honest as a message can be, I'm not saying to not let your guard down, but I'm simply saying to maintain these boundaries here, because that's one thing that I keep staring at. It's to maintain your boundaries. You have set this standard now for yourself, and you need to continue to follow it. Keep that shit in check, okay? All right, Cancer, that has been your December 15th through the 31st reading. I hope you enjoyed it. This is fantastic energy for you guys. I'm really excited for you. And I would love if you would like to leave a comment down below as to either how that played out or what your situation is. I would love to hear that as well. Please like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Hit me up if you feel like you need a personal reading. And I will see you guys in the new year. Have a good one.